Hey, welcome. So, are you looking to make a little extra cash in 2025, but maybe you feel like you're starting from scratch? That feeling that you need some special skill or a ton of experience just to get going? Well, today we're going to completely bust that myth wide open. This right here, this is the exact idea that holds so many of us back. But honestly, it's just not true anymore. The opportunity to earn is way more accessible than you think, and chances are you already have everything you need to get started. So, yeah, if that quote hits home for you, then you are in exactly the right place. We're about to walk through 10 different side hustles you can literally start today. All you need is a laptop or maybe just your phone, no resume, no experience, no problem. First up, let's dive into what I like to call the creative hustle. And don't worry, you definitely don't need to be some kind of professional artist for this. This whole category is about making simple digital things that you can sell again and again and again. So we're going to look at three really cool options here: print-on-demand products, Notion templates for all the productivity junkies out there, and social media templates for busy creators. And the best part, you do the work one time and you can get paid for it, well, pretty much forever. Let's kick it off with print-on-demand. The whole concept is just amazing. You create a design, you upload it to a service, and then they handle all the printing and shipping when someone buys one of your products. That means zero inventory for you and zero risk. Now, a little pro tip: get specific. Instead of a generic "I love coffee" mug, think more niche, like a funny mug for a cat-loving nurse who runs on coffee. That's what sells. And the process itself? It's super simple. It really just boils down to three steps. First, you create your design, and you can use a totally free tool like Canva. Second, you upload that design to a print-on-demand platform. And third, you list that product on a marketplace like Etsy. A sale comes in, they handle everything else. It really is that easy. Okay, next up, and this one's a personal favorite: selling Notion templates. Notion is this massive productivity app, but let's be real, most people are way too busy to build out their own perfect system, and that's where you come in. The key here is to create templates that solve a really specific problem. Think like a college student's ultimate semester organizer or a freelancer's project and invoice tracker. People will absolutely pay for that kind of organization. And rounding out this section, we've got social media templates. Every small business out there needs content, but not every business owner has the time to create it. So you can use Canva to design these beautiful, customizable packs of posts. Why does this work so well? Because what you're really selling is time. A busy entrepreneur will gladly pay to have a great-looking feed without having to design it all themselves. All right, let's switch gears and move on to our next category: the digital tasker. So if creating things from scratch isn't really your vibe, maybe getting paid to do simple online tasks is more your speed. These hustles are all about providing straightforward services that are in really high demand. In this section, we're going to cover four awesome options: using AI to help create content, completing simple micro tasks for some quick cash, doing captioning and transcription services, and a really, really clever model called drop servicing. You don't even have to be a great writer to be a freelance writer anymore. With tools like ChatGPT, you can spit out drafts for blog posts or emails in just a few seconds. Now, the secret here is you're not getting paid to just push a button on an AI. You're getting paid for your human judgment, to fact check it, to tweak the tone, and to deliver a polished final product that sounds human. Then you've got microtasks. These are just small, simple jobs, things like data entry or tagging images that you can do for a few cents or a few dollars at a time. This is the perfect waiting in line at the grocery store hustle. I mean, it's not going to make you rich, but it's a fantastic way to turn dead time into a few extra bucks with zero commitment on platforms like Clickworker. Captioning and transcription is another great one. All it is turning audio into text, and with so many automated tools out there now, you can get a rough draft done in minutes and then just spend your time cleaning it up. A great place to find clients for this is to just reach out to smaller YouTubers or podcasters who need captions but don't have the time to do it themselves. Okay, now this next one is a really clever business model. It's called drop servicing. I want you to think of yourself as a project manager, okay? Your job is just to find the client and price the service. Then you hire a freelancer to actually do the work. You simply make a profit on the difference, and you never have to learn the technical skill yourself. Pretty smart, right? All right, on to our final category. Let's talk about being an online entrepreneur. Now, these hustles are less about trading your time for money and more about building simple little systems that can make you money, sometimes even while you're sleeping. We're going to cover three really powerful ideas here: earning commissions through affiliate marketing, creating those automated faceless YouTube channels you've probably heard about, and a cool trick for reselling free digital assets.
Affiliate marketing is probably one of the most popular ways to get started online. It's simple. You share a special link for a product, and then you earn a commission anytime someone buys through that link. The real key to making this work, though, is trust. Don't just spam links everywhere. Create some content, like a blog or a TikTok account, where you genuinely recommend products you actually like and believe in. People buy from people they trust.
Have you ever wanted to be a YouTuber, but you just hate the idea of being on camera? Well, a faceless channel is your answer. This works because people are often searching for information or maybe just an experience, not necessarily a personality. I mean, think about those channels with relaxing nature sounds or historical summaries or animated book reviews. They get millions of views and nobody has any idea who's behind them. And for our last hustle, reselling free digital assets. So all over the internet, there are tons of high-quality fonts and graphics that come with what's called commercial rights. That just means you are legally allowed to use them in projects you sell. Your job is to go find these hidden gems, bundle them into a really valuable package, like 100 vintage fonts for wedding invitations, and then sell that curated collection. You're basically selling your good taste and saving people a ton of time. So there you have it, 10 incredible side hustles. But, an idea is pretty useless without action. So let's quickly go over a super simple plan to help you get started today, not tomorrow, today. So how do you actually start? Just follow this simple 3-step plan. First, start 1. The biggest mistake is getting paralyzed by having too many choices. Just pick one. Pick the one that sounds the most fun. Second, stay consistent. Nothing happens overnight. You got to give it a real honest effort. And finally, once you start getting some momentum, it's time to scale. That's when you find ways to grow your hustle, or maybe even add a second one into the mix. And that pretty much brings us to the end. You now have 10 different roads you can go down to start making extra money without needing any special skills. The only thing left to do is to choose one. So the real question is, which one are you going to start today?